School is saying that the reunification process may take some patience. They're saying it may take up to an hour or more to safely release all the students. I remember when this happened with Reynolds High School, and I feel like it took hours to get all the kids bussed over to the other location and for the reunification with parents to happen. For some parents, I believe it was a very long day. Our Elise Haas was at the press conference held by the Portland Police Bureau just about 10 minutes ago, and with the latest briefing. Elise, it was hard for us to hear the questions that the reporters were asking, so we just heard a lot of one-word yes and no answers. If you could recap what you heard from that press conference.
Well, then he was very, very brief, and he didn't say too much in regards to the specifics of what happened. Right now, of course, since this is so early on in the investigation, they are keeping it very vague at this time. But what they were able to confirm was, yes, there was a person. They're not saying if it was male or female, but they're saying there was a person that was on the campus near the tennis courts with a handgun. And so they say that a staff member came out and tackled that individual and got the gun away from that person. Luckily, no one was injured. That staff member wasn't injured, and also no students were injured as well. So once they got those calls, they said they got a flurry of 911 calls from the schools, from community members, staff, students, calling in to tell them about that situation. And so there was a large police presence here. When I got here a couple hours ago, there was Portland police here, there was federal officers here, firefighters were here, and they had the entire campus closed off. And so of course, with all of that, there was a lot of parents who were extremely concerned because they're getting calls and texts and FaceTimes from their students telling their parents that there had been a shooting. So like the police officer said, he said that they have not confirmed whether or not shots were fired. However, I talked to some parents who told me that their students did hear shots, and that's when the school immediately went into lockdown. The officer said that the school followed that protocol very well. Parents also told me that their students told them that the school immediately went into lockdowns. They got into classrooms, into closets, and hid out until they got further notice from officers. And so this has been a very slow process, but at the same time, they're doing it very methodically and very safely to try and make sure that these parents can get reunified with their students. So it sounds like we're going to be getting another update later this afternoon. But for right now, we know that no students were injured. That staff member who tackled the person with a gun is not injured. They do have that person in custody, and they're interviewing them right now. So it sounds like they're nearby. They haven't been transported yet. And so we're going to learn a lot more in the coming hours, but it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some patience as well. So we're going to continue to follow this, and like I mentioned, we are going to get an update later this afternoon. So for now, I'll just send it back to you in the studio.
Elise, let me ask you a question. The police officer said something about the tennis courts. What was that answer in regards to?
He just confirmed the fact that it was, in fact, on the tennis courts. He did not confirm whether or not the person with the gun came into the school, but he said that they were out on the tennis courts, and that's all that he would say about that.
So just if you can maybe try to clarify it for me, because we're getting two different stories. So are you saying that he was indicating that the person with the gun was wrestled down on the tennis courts or inside the building like we've heard from witnesses?
It sounded like to me, from what the officer was saying, was that the person with the gun was seen on the tennis courts. It sounds like to me that that's where it happened, where he was tackled. But I'd have to maybe ask him one more time. But from what he said, the person was on the tennis courts when the staff member was tackling them.
Yeah, so that's something we're going to have to chase down, because we've heard different stories from different people.
Yeah.
And as I've cautioned before, in a situation like this, the information is fluid. It changes a lot what we know now, maybe not what turns out to be true later. We're doing the best we can, and so are our police. I just want to make a point there. On the original press release from Portland Police, they said that officers responded to a call regarding a man armed with a gun. Now, you heard in the press conference, he wouldn't say whether a male or female. initial indications were a man, and the witnesses we've heard from secondhand through like parents talking to their kids also indicated a male. So take that for what it's worth.